Hello friends, in this video I will create a calendar app in which we can save data or reminders. So let's start. First, in main activity I will be using a linear vertical, and inside this I will use two linear horizontals. This linear 2 will display the date picker, and this linear 3 will have two buttons. This button 1 will move the user to view page, and this button 2 will move the user to add page, in which user can add reminders. Now let's move to logic area. First, in on activity create, I will be using this add source directly block, and first I will create a new date picker by writing final date picker. dp is equal to new date picker. This will create a new date picker view, and now I will add this view to linear 2 by writing linear 2 dot add view dp. So this will display the date picker in linear 2. Next, I will get the current date from this date picker by writing int y is equal to dp dot get year. Then I will write int m is equal to dp dot get month, and next int d is equal to dp dot get day of month. Next, I will define an int m1 is equal to m plus 1. Now after this I will add a new string variable date, and then I will set this string variable date to the current date, which is d plus this symbol plus m1 plus again this symbol plus the year y. So this will get the current date. Now I will save this current date to file share preferences component. So for this I will add this file share preferences component f, and I will use this block file f set data key date value this string variable date. Next I will set an on date change listener for this date picker by writing dp dot init initialize. Next is y comma m comma d, the year month date. Then next I will write new date picker dot on date changed listener. And after this the curly bracket. Next line I will write public void on date changed, and in brackets I'll write date picker view, int year, int month, and int day. Now inside this, on date changed, I will write int mon is equal to month plus 1. Now again I will set this string variable date to the selected date, which is day plus this symbol plus the month mon plus again this symbol plus the current year or the year's selected year. Now this will get the selected date. After this I will save this date in file shared preferences. Using same key, which is date, and then I will use on date change, I will close on date change listener. This will close on date change listener. That's all in on create in main activity. Next, when button 1 is clicked, I will use intent component I to move to second screen and third screen. So for this I will create a new screen, one screen which will be for view where the user can view reminders, and another screen will be add where user can add reminders. So when user clicks button 1, he will move to view activity, intent set screen, view activity, and start activity I. When button 2 is clicked, user will move to add activity. That's all in main activity. Now let's move to add activity. In add activity, I will have an edit text and a button. In this edit text, user can edit the reminder which he wants to save, and this button will be for saving the contents of edit text. Now let's move to logic area. In on activity create, first I will use a number variable n plus I will use an intent component I and a file shared preferences component with same name f. Now in on activity create, I will first set this number variable n to 0, and then I will use this forever block and if else block. If file get data key date, if file f get data key, and then inside this I will use this join block. I will use the current date plus this number as a key. So for this I will be using this block file f get data key date and this will join with the current date without this number n without decimal. So join file f get data key date and to string n without decimal. This will be used again and again, so I am copying this block. So if file get data key equals empty, then it will stop the forever block. Otherwise, increase the number variable n by 1. That's all in on activity create. Now next is when button 1 is clicked, which is for saving the data to file shared preferences. So here I will use this block file f set data key. I will use the same data key, join file f get data key date and to string n without decimal. Value will be the contents of edit text field, edit text 1 get text, edit text 1 get text. So this will be saved to file shared preferences. Next I will use intent to move to the view screen, set screen view activity and start activity intent, and after this I will finish this activity by using this block finish activity. Now let's move to the next screen, which is view.xml. Here I will be using a text view and a list view. This text view will display the selected date, and this list view will be a custom list view. So for this I will add a custom view, custom, and in this custom view I will use this linear edge. Inside this text view and 2 image views. For this text view I will set weight equal to 1 and text size equal to 18. For these image views I will add 2 images, one for edit and other one for delete. This one for edit and this one for delete. This is image view 1 for edit and image view 2 for delete. Now let's go back to view.xml. In view activity I will add an intent component I and a file shared preferences component F. And in view area for this list view I will select this custom view as custom. Now again in logic area I will add a number variable n, plus I will add a list map, maps, and in on activity create I will first set the text of text view, which will display the current date. Text view 1 set text, file f get data key date. Then I will clear the map list. After this I will set this number variable n to 0. and then I will use this forever block and if else block inside this. If file f get data key join file f get data key date and to string n without decimal equals empty, then stop this forever block, and if it is not empty then add it to the list map maps using a key text or any other key. Here I will be copying this block file f get data key join f get data key date and to string n without decimal. This will be added to the map list. Then I will increase this number variable n by 1 and here I will use this block list view set list custom view data list map maps and list view refresh data. So that's all here in on activity create. Next I will add this block list view on bind custom view, and here I will first set the text of text view 1 set text get value at position key text of list map maps, and next I will use this block when image view 1 is clicked, which is for editing the text. When image view 1 is clicked I will use this block file f set data key edit. Here I am using a new key called edit, and this will be to string without decimal the current position. So this will save the current position in file. Then I will use an intent component intent set screen edit activity add activity and intent start. After this finish this activity. So user will now move to the add activity. So here in add activity we have to add on start event. So here I am adding on start event. Now in this on start event I will use this if else block if file f get data key edit file f get data key edit equals empty, then it will do nothing. Otherwise set this number variable n to 2 number file f get data key edit. So this position will be set as the number variable n, and then I will use this block edit text 1 set text the data saved at that position. So I will use this block file f get data key join file f get data key date and to string n without decimal. And now I will clear this key edit by using this block file f set data key edit value empty. That's all here. Now let's move back to view activity. Here in view activity, here I will again use this block. When image view 2 is clicked, image view 2 is for deleting, and for deleting data I will create a new block or more block called delete. Now I will be defining this more block. So here in this more block called delete, I will set the number variable n to 0. But before this, in onBind custom view, when image view 2 is clicked, I will use this block delete at position of list map maps, and after this I will use this block delete. So before this we have to define delete. So here for defining delete I will set the number variable n to 0, and then I will use this repeat block, repeat for the length of map list. File f, here I will use this block file f, set data key, I will use this data key, join file f get data key date and toString n without decimal, and I will set the value of this to get value at n key text of list map maps, and after this increase the number variable n by 1. Now in next line I will use this block file remove data key, again I will use this block join file f get data key date and toString n without decimal. So I will remove this key. This is the last key or last data which is saved in the file shared preferences. Now since what is being done here is first I delete the data from list map. So in list map if there are 10 positions from position 0 to 9, and if I delete 5th position, then everything will move up and there will be 8 positions. And here in this delete block I just clear the file shared preferences and save all the data from list map to file shared preferences by using this simple code. And after this I remove the last block from file shared preferences. Now once this is done, I will display it in list view by using this block list view set list custom view data, maps and list view refresh data, and I will use this more block called delete inside this when image view 2 clicked. Now let's check this. So here in this calendar, let me go to some date 7 March and add something. He'll be there and save this. So here you can see this date 7/3/2018, which is 7 March, and he will be there. And when I click back button, it goes back here to main page. Now when I go to date 9 and click on view, I see nothing except for the date. And when I again go back to 7 and click on view, I can see he'll be there. If I click on this edit, here I can edit this, he'll be back. And if I click on save, it will be changed to he'll be back. Now here on this same date, I can add more data like thanks for letting me know. And if I click on save, you can say it is added. Now suppose I add something on date 10 like hello and save this, it is seen on date 10. Now if I go back to 8, there is nothing. On date 7 you can see these two data. If I click on delete, the deleted one of the data is deleted, and then I can delete the other data by clicking on this delete button. So I hope this was useful for you. Thank you very much for watching this video.